Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Hello. How are things? Happy Friday night. We are going live just for a little fun tonight, a little chit chat, see who can join and who cannot. All good. All good. It's just kind of throw together live here, 9:20 p.m. What a weird time. But we're doing it. We're doing it. We are doing it live. Hey, look up. Philip's in the house. Hello. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome, Philip. How you doing? Sneaks in at number one. Should put dislike with the old Max Chills now. Oh dear. Oh dear. Just seeing if this thing is actually going live over here. Muting that. Perfect. We are live. Fantastic. All right. Awesome. Happy Friday night. What's up, Grumpy Toad? How you doing? Oh man, I'm a little tired, to be honest with you. Had a action-packed week over here. A little bit of regular work, a little bit of real estate, a little bit of YouTube. Yeah, life is good. We're working hard at achieving the dream. Oh man, first week back to work. It went by pretty quick actually, but yeah, it went by quickly, that's for sure. But real estate was where I was mostly focused this week. So yeah, it went well too. Today was a pretty interesting day. I have to go to an open house tomorrow morning. A friend of mine is a realtor. He's got two houses almost side by side for sale. And so he's going to do open house at one. I'm doing open house at the other. And I'm trying to get new clients. So I went and knocked on 60 plus doors tonight at 4 o'clock. Talked to about 50 humans, and I made 3 good connections. One real person that said he's looking at selling, so I think him and I might line up for that. But that could be good commission for me. So that went well. We'll see how the open house goes tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. I invited the whole street for a VIP open house tomorrow. I got oatmeal cookies. I got Costco cookies. I got water. I've got juice boxes for the kids. Should be a good time. Philip sold MSTY. CONY lost tons of share price. Never going back up. I mean, never's never. I don't know if it'll ever go back up to 20 or 30 or 40. But, I mean, it was at 17. At one point, it went to 40. Mr. went for a steady long-term climb to make that happen, but I mean, I've got it open right here. Mr. has been a steady, just kind of stagnant drop here over the last month. Let me share my screen with you. Boom and boom. There we go. Last month of MSTY down 10.54 or Mr. Sorry, down 10%. I mean, 6 months is not fair to do, but let's go from July till now, down 26%, right? July 16th. Let's do the same thing with MSTY. Here it is. July 16th. Look at that. Almost as if they're the same, right? Down 31%, but you got your distributions in that same time. For me, I'm not selling MSTY only because it's just a cash cow, right? It's paying me distributions every single 4-week period. So for me, I'm keeping that bad boy just to get that money, that income. Boom, boom. I'm good, Grumpy Toad. What's up, Richard? How you doing? Nice, Dan. That's awesome. I think you might be talking about Alti. It's my guess. What's up, Wolf? How you doing, buddy? Good to hear from you. WPay, that's the new hype, right? Philip, here's the problem, right? If you keep flip-flopping to the new hype and then it goes down, you're just going to be in a continuous loop of following the hype and losing, right? So how are you going to make that money back? Once WPay starts going down, yeah, everybody says it won't go down. Oh, okay. We'll see. Yeah, I agree with your statement. Time will tell. WPay came out yesterday. Gary, how you doing? Hope you're great. Yeah. Well, you're talking about June 2024. Okay. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's look at it. June of 2024? No, I don't think you are talking about that. Oh, Misty. June of 2024. April. Yeah, right there. Okay. Let's go from the 1st of June. Let's go May 31st, okay? So now down 52% share price, but you have gotten your distribution every single month. And then May 31st. This guy had a big spike up, didn't it? Up 120%. Buying the underlying it has been good for most of these. Buying NVIDIA, buying MSTR was good, buying Coinbase was good, a year ago. They all had a good run up, that's for sure. That's awesome. Good for you. That's really awesome. Oh no, am I cutting his grass? Oh, I didn't realize he was on right now. I wouldn't have come on if ETF Inspector was there. Happy weekend, Miles. Yeah, do you know why? Big Orange Man. He can't stop talking. Big Orange Man talked about putting on tariffs on the and a tax on the chip companies if they're not going to be in the US, right? So I'm gathering all of the chip companies went down. NVIDIA can't catch a break with that guy, or with the last government either. Just continuing to just push them around. Man, if I owned a business, I would be so angry at the governments, specifically the chip companies like NVIDIA, who's been bounced around 4 or 5 times so far in the last 2 governments, telling them they can do this. Oh, no, you can't do this. You can do this. No, you can't. So it's been rough for them. There you go. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hood McLevin. Mick. Yeah, I love McLevin. Oh, they went to the S&P 500. Is that right? I didn't know that. Oh, look at there. There it is right there. I've got the S&P 500 open. Robinhood joins, and I did open Hood. I was wondering why. Hold on one second. It went up $6 in the post market. There you go. That's the reason why. And actually, the reason I knew about this is because Bowie went up $3 in the post market. Even though it's not showing it right here, it did go up $3 in the post market. I have it on my Questrade account. So that's pretty cool. It's cool. Nice. And who else? AppLovin went on there too? No. Is this the one where Mr. was supposed to go on into this? Yeah, there it is. Strategy. Snubbed. AppLovin, really interesting. That's good to know. Nice. Very good. Past your bedtime? Oh my goodness, past my bedtime too. Last night my dog ate half a stick of butter and then continued to go outside every 10 minutes for the entire night. So from 4 a.m. I just left my door open, put the little electric fence collar around his neck and said, peace be with you, buddy. So I'm watching him out my front window at 4 o'clock in the morning, just staring at the road, laying down. And he stayed there until 8 in the morning. So good times at our house. I'm a little tired too. Yeah, you would think so, right? It has Robinhood and AppLovin in it. You would think it would do well for sure. Let's hope. Let's find out. Oh, is this good or bad, Richard? Hood. Look at that, 107. You know what's nice though? It is at the end of the week. I wonder if they started any calls yesterday on Hui with Hood. That's a good question to wonder, right? 424. Nice. So I'm gonna say you're like 4 months away. Wolf, what do you think? Yeah, Philip, I mean, it appears to me that you bought at a high, June, right? Like you said, at a high. And since then it's come down. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Keep complaining, though. Bum, bum, bum. No Misty boost this week. Yeah, and I did notice, let's go to today's chart and let's refresh this a little bit. Down 2.9%. Not the end of the world. 2.9% is not bad, but I wonder if it's going to go down even more on Monday, right? Because of this. Yeah, December. Nice. Between you and me, I don't really want Mr. to join the S&P 500. The distributions and the premiums and the volume, implied volatility is already low. Once it goes to the S&P 500, it's going to get lower. And so, you know, it may contribute to the stock being a little more consistent, but the implied volatility is going to lower. Michael Coe said that. I've looked at other ones that went to the S&P 500. The same thing happened to them. Their volatility slowed down. So I don't really care if Mr. goes to the S&P 500 in terms of Misty, personally. Oh, work boots. Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, if you're buying an income strategy, an income fund high, it's going to pay an income every single month. And that's going to, what's happening is it's coming out of the share price. When the underlying stock doesn't perform and it doesn't allow the YieldMax fund to go up, then it's going to go down, right? Mr. has been going down since that date, right? So obviously Misty is going to go down too, but what you're getting in turn is a distribution. Philip, that's all I'm going to say to you. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say to you. Trying to have a good night here, Philip. I don't want to argue with you. And so if you continue to argue, you know what's up. I was hoping December. Yeah. I don't know about that. Use distribution this week to buy more Alti. Yeah. Also HAIS. But next week I want to start with Koi. I get nervous. Is Koi one of those leverage funds? I'm not a leverage fund guy at all. I think it's a bad idea, personally. Yeah. TSPY. Okay. QQQI is a big name. GPIC. I haven't heard of that one. Have you guys ever heard of a buzzkill before? I was coming on here to have a good time, just chit-chatting with friends, but keep going, Philip. Keep going. Like, I don't know what you're doing. All right. This is September, the worst month. Yeah, true enough. August and September. I said it myself, right? I said it myself. CPTY, CHPY, Chippy. Yeah, Chippy's been okay, hasn't it? Let's go look that one up. Actually, I haven't looked that one up in a couple of weeks now. CHPY. CHPY stock. There we go. Yeah, you know what I like about Chippy? And it's weird. Like today, it should have gone down because of all the chip stocks, right? But I mean, look at that share price. It's just even, which is nice. I think it pays around 39 cents every single week. Decent for sure. But I think that's, I don't know. For me, the share price is high. That's what a lot of people say. But it's been good and consistently paying out a nice distribution here as well, which is good. Let's go take a look at the distribution of Chippy. Yeah, nailed that. 38 cents, right around that 38 to 41 cent mark there. Good one. All right. Hey, what's up, Fernando? How you doing? Welcome. I'm just gonna scroll and make sure I don't miss anything here. Yeah, missed. Yeah, leverage, right? When the market goes down, the leverage really goes down. That's why I've never really been into them. I mean, if we enter into a bull market, it could be fun for a little while, but when we're in kind of a stagnant, flat, and somewhat down sometimes market, it's going to hit these hard. And then speaking of Mr., right? Watch that Mr. right there. Boom. Last month down 10%. Well, let's call it 12%, including today. So that's going to hit those leverage funds quite a bit. Yeah, okay, good to hear. Yeah, good thoughts. So September sounds like a great buying month. Yeah, watch it again, everybody. Watch end of December. Should be an interesting time, but generally speaking, and I'm definitely able to be wrong here, but usually December 31st is the end of the Santa rally. Here's a tiny dip in from December 15th to January 5th here, down a little bit. S&P 500. Let's go to the year before. Just something I've noticed. I don't know if you guys have noticed that as well. There's the 2nd of December down to December 16th, down 5% in 2022. Let's go to this past December. I think we all know what happened here. December 6th to January 10th, down 4%. I mean, you can peg off whatever dates you want on here, but generally mid to end of December is a bit of a down market. I am contemplating, I never put my money where my mouth is, but I am contemplating selling like half of my portfolio, like the 10th of September or December, not September, December, and and just seeing where it takes me, and then rebuying like mid to end of February. Fernando's in the house. How you doing, ABGO? Oh, the Nancy Pelosi move. Did you guys see that one? Nancy Pelosi has it in her fund. Of course, it went up huge today. Yeah. Chippy Pirate Justin. Yar. I hold Chippy, GPTY, Hui, Alti, Salty, and of course Misty. Nice. Chippy seems to be good, that's for sure. I get a little worried about the in and out with the government with the chip funds, but you know, that is where the world is going. Get a pump on the 17th. Oh, you think it's gonna happen? I don't know. Is it gonna happen? They're like forcing it to happen. Markets are terrible, but we'll see, right? How much have you missed, Josh? I think I started at 20 or 18 minutes ago. Philip is a troll. He's been trolling. You know what, though? Let's be fair. He is talking a little bit real, too, right? It's just, it was consistently enough. I've heard enough. And so just to kind of plot what he's saying is like, if you take a look at Misty, and actually, we should load it up, right? We should load it up. We should go from June or May 31st till now and see what the total return is. You guys want to do that? Just to be sure. I almost closed this window. Oh my goodness, that would have been terrible. Let's go look it up just to support what he's talking about. Give me a second here to go find the tool, and we will do this live. It is good to be fair, but it's also important not to be obnoxiously annoying. Dividend, there it is, dividend channel. I'll bring this up top here. Let's do it. Let's go Misty. Boom. And I just want to know the total return of Misty since May 31st, because that's what we just talked about. Just so you guys know, if you're obnoxiously annoying, I have a very long leash, but there is a point where I'll just block you. Oh geez, look at this, eh? Would you just look at it? Wow. So from that pinpointed date, it is down. That's for sure. Total return down 9.95%. Good to know. Good to know. But since it's come out, which was around March, let's go 2023 just to be safe here. It's way up, 240% if you drip, 169% if you don't trip. So anybody can input any date you want on the calendar to prove your point. So, I mean, I could go like this on this chart and go, I bought on November or March 28th, 2024. My share price is down 63%, right? Sure. I bought November 11th, wherever that is on this chart. I think it's this mountain right here. Uh-oh, it's not letting me click. November 15th, and now it's down 55%. So you can peg any date you want to on here and make it a negative story. But take a look at your distributions. For me, I'm not inputting any more money in there. You know, I've got almost $10,000 in there, and I will just bring in cash every single 4 weeks until that's paid back, and then beyond that, who knows what happens. But yes, if you troll long enough, and I warned them a few times, I'm gonna just block you. Yeah, technically, Gary, whenever exactly the statement, yes. So it's just, for me, it's not worth the downside risk, personally. That's all. What's up, Nikki? How you doing? Hope you're great. Down there, I think you're in Florida. Hope life is good. Just so you know, I think you're in Florida. Right now, it is gusts of 100 kilometers an hour here. It is about 14 degrees Celsius. It's getting cold. I am in t-shirt and shorts still, but it's getting cold up here in Canada. The snow is on its way. Absolutely, I agree with this. I agree with that statement. Let's see how long it takes. What is this? December 13th marks the beginning of Taylor Swift rally. I need to know more. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm going to look it up. December 13th, Taylor Swift. Oh, is it her birthday? Stock rally. The Swift effect strikes again. Here's how this is in the Globe and Mail. That's really funny. I'm going to click it. I'm going to see what happens. Oh, it impacted jewelry stocks this week. Okay, never mind. But that's her birthday. That's really funny that you know that. Yeah. What have I been doing to prep? Absolutely nothing. You know what I did do? I stopped the drip on MSTY. I stopped the... Well, I actually wasn't dripping MSTY. I stopped buying MSTY. I stopped the drip on CONY. So, and just collecting cash on those. But that's it. That's all I've been doing. Yeah, nothing important. Nothing productive. How about you, Froggy? Oh, good for you, Wolf. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That is good right there. By the way, how is everybody doing tonight? If you can hit the like button for me to make up for Philip's inevitable down thumb, that would be great. Appreciate you. Rate cuts. Yeah, I'd like a rate cut. I mean, just so you know, I live in Canada. We've had 5 for sure, maybe 7, and we're thinking of having another one in September. It hasn't done anything positive for the market here, other than my mortgage rate is lower than usual, but it's not like it's making the job rate get better. It's not like it's improving the economy. It's not like it's doing absolutely anything for anybody except for those mortgage payments. That's it. But everything's more expensive. Everything is going up. Nothing is going down. That's just the way society is. And so selfishly for my mortgage, I was happy about it, but I wish it did more. And so that's what Powell's saying too, is that sure, we'll do a rate cut, Donnie boy, but it's not going to do anything for the economy, right? And it's not going to help protect the $13 trillion of deficit that we have and the millions and millions of dollars every single day spent on interest. It's not going to help anything like that. So I don't know, how do I feel about it? Yeah, let's do it. And what is it? NVYY? Did I close it? I still got it. There we go. NVYY. And if I'm wrong, I think this just came out yeah, in June. All right. So far so good on NVYY. So if you dripped it, you would be up $2,866 on 10 grand down. If you didn't drip it, only because it's been like 4 months, May 13th apparently, you're only down an extra $200 if you didn't drip it. So that's interesting. No, they didn't cut them today. The rumor is sometime this September. Isn't it usually Wednesdays he talks, old Powell boy? You got it. More sugar. More sugar. How you doing, by the way? Good to see you. I don't think I said hi to you. I just kind of agreed with one of the things you said. How you doing? There you go. I love it. Yeah. I mean, you guys have had high interest rates for way longer than the rest of the world. That's for sure. I don't know why. Too late, Powell. So yeah, I mean, I'm with you. You guys' interest rates are too high. But it's gonna help a couple things. It should help the stock market go up for a little bit too, right? Don't you think? Yeah, it definitely could set up a good buying opportunity. I've always thought about buying old Mister there. We'll see. Job report's not good. Nope. And same up here in Canada. You know, a company I work for is fired half the people. I actually don't even know how I'm still employed. I'm waiting for a package. Every day, if I have a meeting, I'm like, okay, it's happening. We're gonna get a package. But they won't fire me or lay me off. I don't know what's up, but they laid off everybody else. You know what else is funny? So my company is like making management go back to the office 4 out of 5 days. I'm management, but I live outside of I live out in the country, like I said, right? So I live outside of I'm in a satellite site it's called, and so I live outside of their hubs. So they're not making me come back. But it's like Fortnite, right? I feel like this is Fortnite. You guys know what I'm talking about? The circle is closing in, and you know, I'm gonna be outside of that circle here shortly. Come on, let's go. Mikey wants a package. Yeah, real estate would be good for sure. Actually, I had a good talk with a guy tonight about real estate, and he said the market. And so him and I are going to have a chit chat about listing his house, which will be exciting for me. I actually made some real estate content tonight. Let's see here. Oh, well, there we go. That's the real estate content right there. Is that my first YouTube video? I don't think it is. So making some YouTube content for real estate. There's not a lot of YouTube content for real estate in this area, so I'm going to be that guy. Oh no, Philip, just so you know, I timed you out. It wasn't YouTube, it was me. Oh, I knew it. No winter. Oh man, listen, Nikki, you can come, okay? You can come, but you'll want to leave. Winter here. Oh man, people that get here, if you never experienced winter, you get here, you get to the airport, you stand outside, and Toronto is not even that cold. It's got a lot of pollution to make it not that cold. And you come to where I live, and last year I had snowbanks over my head. It is freezing. It's awful, and I want to get out of here. Hey, what's up, Coasty? Haven't talked about Alti or YieldMax yet, but I would like to. Mag 7. Well, there's a new one out there in the world of high yield ETFs. It's called Maggie, which invests in the Mag 7. I don't know how long Maggie's been out for. Not very long. I don't even know if it would show up in this chart. Let's go find out. By the way, this is dividendchannel.com. It's kind of a fun... Oh, there we go. It has paid out since May. That's kind of interesting. And let's say we invested $10,000 into it. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Pardon me. Did this thing break? You would have 846 grand right now. Okay, let's bring it up to May. It's gonna be May. Let's go May 8th of this year. There we go. There, that's a little more realistic. Wow, it's been good. Maggie's been good on the Magnificent 7 here. Up $1,100 in total return since May 8th. Starting share price was 54. Apparently now it's 56. I could be wrong. And just so you know, this was wrong the other day for Alti. So, you know what? I want to go look. I want to go look. Maggie? Is that you? Okay, that's right. That's cool. Round Hill. Round Hill. That's been good. It's been good. Kosti, keep the comments coming. I don't know if that answered your question or not. Yeah, I don't know if Misty will. We'll find out, right? If Mister has a prolonged upswing, then yeah, it should. But if it doesn't, then it won't. Misty is a great buy right now. Yeah, it could be. Could be. Those distributions are slowing down. I'm not just so you guys know, I'm impartial. I have it. I'm not buying anymore. I've hit my limit of it. And actually, I mean, I'll share with you what my percentage of Misty is in my account. Is high, too high, but it is every month coming down a little bit as I buy more Alti. I should say every week, shouldn't I? Let's go take a look at my positions here. I know you guys can't see the screen. So, wow, Misty is still 32% of my portfolio. It's the biggest position I have. NVIDIA is number 2 at 28%, and then number 3 is Alti at 18%. I'll round it all out. CONY 10%, HHIS 5.12, and HUI 5.11. So I'm not buying any more HUI either. I'm just taking the distributions and buying things with it until I get paid back, which is cool. I don't know about this YMAG conversation. I don't know. I can't promote it. The share price keeps going down, and it pays out a decent distribution, but it doesn't really equal what you're getting. I mean, let's go look it up, right? Total returns? Why not? And, okay, so this thing came out, let's go all the way back. February of 2024. February the 15th, the day after love. 2024 till now. That's not good, right? It's a long time. You'd be up $4,000 on that thing if you dripped it. But I mean, look at this big swing right here. It had a massive down peak lately there. So I mean, yeah. Let's go look at the most recent distributions here too. 8 cents, 11, 14, 16, 8, 7. I mean, that's why I'm not into it. It does those 4-week cycles on the 4th week, 3rd week, whatever it is. Pays super low. And share price is coming down, right? It's around that $13, $14 mark. Why, Mag? Why, Mag? Oh, you know what? $15. Yeah. Okay, $15.39. What's YieldMax at? Oh, that's the one I was thinking about. YieldMax is around the $13 one. So YieldMag seems to be faring well, better, faring better than YieldMax in terms of share price, but YieldMax generally pays out more money. Maggie, decent. Yeah, XDTE. Wolf, how's that looking for you as I smack the microphone over here? XDTE. I actually was contemplating doing a video on XDTE. I haven't done one in over a year. I mean, it's just hanging out, right? Hanging out. Down $4 in the last 6 months. There's that. I mean, without that, February 14th of this year, it would only be down 3% total. Let me bring this down a little bit. If it wasn't for, let's go December 13th till now, it's down 17%. So if that didn't happen. Nice. The Future West, how you doing? Welcome. Hope you're doing great. Energy, healthcare. Yeah, real estate. Oh, the real estate thing, eh? What about O? As a REIT, could be interesting. My interest rate now is fixed for the next 3 years, Gary. I did have it on variable. And at one point it said I had 88 years left to pay my mortgage because the interest rate went so high. We're freaking out over here. We bumped our mortgage way up in payments to bring that back down to reality. But now we're fixed again. So we're back to, I don't know, 15 years left on the mortgage, something like that. So we're getting there. We are slugging away. We pay about $2,000 a month onto the mortgage. Maybe just a touch more. We do bi-weekly though. Just to get that thing out of the way. Be nice to have that gone by the time we retire, right? Buy when it's dropping, not when it's popping. Is that a real statement from him? That's really great. Oh, that's going up top. That's going up top, Richard. Oh, that's great. I used to love listening to him and Charlie Munger talk in their conferences. They had so many just pieces of wisdom that they put out there into the world. If you ever get a chance, go to YouTube. I mean, their earnings things are like 4 hours long, just the two of them talking, and they say so many amazing things. They're just great. I love it. Half price? Yeah, what do you guys pay for milk? Oh, you guys do the jugs though. We do bags of milk here. So we do 3 liters, which is like a gallon. I think there's 3.3 liters in a gallon. And it costs us Costco is like $5, $5.20 or something like that for a gallon of milk. How much is it where you live? Data centers, are they good for energy? I don't think so. I don't think that's a noob question either. I think they use a lot of energy. What? Is this true? Oh my goodness. I'm taking a look. You guys, I'm going to reprimand you. I'm coming on here on my Friday night. We got 38 likes. I've had a busy week. Stressful week. Very stressful week. I'm hanging out with you guys Friday night. And I do feel bad. Part of the reason why I'm coming on here on a Friday night with you is due to the lack of production on my end over the last couple of days. Take a look at the content in August. I put out 44 pieces of content. Psychotic. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. August, all the way down here. It was a crazy month. There it is, all the way there. Those are the big videos. Then you got your shorts, which don't take too long. They're just kind of fun things to do. August. And then you do your posts. And then you do your lives. So I did a lot of content creation in August. So I've only made one video this month so far. It was my Alti video yesterday. If you guys ever catch one of my videos and the title looks like a generic title, message me. Because last night I had a generic title on there, building wealth, something like that. It's one of those like things I put on in the back end. and I didn't catch it till like 5 hours later. Terrible. NVYY could be good. Could be good. I mean, think about NVIDIA. Is NVDA gonna be good? Is the Donald gonna scare the chips again? Because if he is, then it won't be good. NVIDIA is, let me get this out of the way. I have it open here. A lot of analysts see it getting to like 180 to 190. I had it at 172 was my number when I first bought NVIDIA. And then I got scared out of it whenever the bombs went over Iran. And so I sold it at 142, I think. Which is fine. It was only 16 shares I got rid of, but good profit, man. My average cost was 112. Sold at 142. And then the bombs didn't do anything to it. It just kept going up. You could probably watch my timeline live right here. There it is right there, 142. That's when the bombs probably, right around then. It's when the bombs went over Iran and Mikey sold right there. Coasty's in the house. September 17th, is that when the thing is? Hey, a stubborn and a liker. Nice. Oh, you know what, you guys? Let's get rid of anybody who's not a subscriber. Come on. We can get rid of them. Watch this. Any duration. There we go. Save. Okay. You should see a message pop up on the bottom of the screen right now. Something about if you're not a subscriber, you can't comment. Oh man, more sugar. I talked to you like an hour ago about how you're doing. I'm so far behind you guys. Oh, gross. 4 days a week, gross. I'm happy I live far away from the hub of Toronto. I could go for a package though. It's been a lot of fun so far. Real estate's been a lot of fun so far. Last Saturday morning, my broker of record texted me at 7:45 in the morning. She was like, I got a lead on one of my properties. I don't want to be the seller and the buyer's agent. Do you want the buyer? Do you want to take this guy, check this place out? Green guy over here, super fresh. Of course I do. And so I ended up taking her. I ended up taking him over there, and he even put an offer in. But today was when the offers got presented, and somebody else's offer was accepted over his. They offered a lot more money, so for that reason, they took their offer. All good. Him and I both understood that was going to happen, but he wasn't willing to pay more. It was a big fix-up property. And he was going to have to put a lot of work. Now, these other people, I don't know if they're the same level as qualification as him when it comes to being handy. But I don't know. I think they might be in for a rude awakening. Septic bed replacing, tile bed replacing. He knew all of this. That's why he bid low. So when their home inspection goes through next week, they might cancel the deal. My guy might still get it. Woo! That could be good. Hey, Nicole's in the house. How you doing, Nicole? I hope you're having a great Friday over there. 7 p.m. for you. Sun's going down shortly. WP. WP's got a lot of hype. I haven't looked into it much. I'm gonna throw in some new music here. What should we put on? What's this? What is this? Oh yeah, I can handle this. There we go. WP, yeah, it's got a lot of hype. See you, more sugar. Have a great night, buddy. I know you've been gone for like an hour. I need some Mexico in my life. BC's nice. I haven't been since I was 12, but well, that's a lie. I stopped over in BC to go to the Yukon, so I hung out in the airport. What's up, Sean Mills? How you doing? Health and wealth royalty in the house, everyone. Bow down to Sean Mills and Nicole. Bow down, everyone. Boston Tom's in the house. Go Leafs, go Boston Tom. Yeah, coin, eh? Going on with coin. I mean, that coin went into the S&P 500. Hasn't been good since, really. Been up and down, that's for sure. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, bum. I'm just scrolling through some comments, everybody. What'd you guys get up to tonight? What did you eat? Say something of entertainment in the chat for the rest of us. I want to know what you ate tonight. What did I eat? Oh my goodness, it was terrible. I had a great workout yesterday. I had Wendy's tonight while making a YouTube video about real estate. Can't buy anything. Oh, you got to pay off that margin. Yeah. Oh man, Tesla. They want to pay Elon $1 trillion, don't they? $1 trillion. What's like $1 trillion they want to give him? That's insane. Is any judges going to step in this time? As soon as those robots come out, auto taxi is official. Skyrocketing time on that one. What's up, Dividend Rocket? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're great. Sold Alti for a few weeks ago. There you go. Could be good in the next couple of weeks here too, you'd think, unless the market takes a dip. But Robinhood just got into the S&P 500. HHIS, no withholding tax. Yeah, it's good. You know, 25 cents a month so far. 7 months so far. Share price going up so far. Nothing is wrong with that. That's for sure. Dun, dun. Bum, bum. If I skip your comments, my bad. I'm just trying to catch up to you guys. Dun, 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 dun. I made a lot of money. On Tesla. Just kind of day trading it. But it's risky. It's not as super volatile as it was 4 years ago. I love Warren Buffett. People love TSYY. Jeffrey, how you doing, buddy? Am I on in the morning? What does that mean? I am awake in the morning. Yeah, I get up usually around 7. And tomorrow should be interesting. I get up and get into that closet right there. Throw on the suit. I think I want to dress up. Not the nicest property that the open house is on, but got a good price tag to it. That's for sure. Oh, okay. A little bit of change up, JLu. Nice. Very good. QDTE. Man, that RDTE over at YieldMax. RDTY. I always get it mixed up. RDTE has been better than SD and QD at YieldMax. $6 point. Oh, okay. So yeah, we're a little lower than you here. That's nice. There you go. $6.50. Dun, dun, dun. Listen, I can't take the hate too long, Philip. Okay, that's why. Usoy, no opinion. I don't know it. Sorry. What do you think about it, Froggy? Woohoo! Hey, welcome. Thanks for being a subber. Oil should start to go back. Yeah. XOMO at YieldMax is one. There we go. Yeah, not yet. Paul, how you doing? Hey, more health and wealth royalty. We're not worthy. Thanks, Paul, for being here. Not yet. Michael from YieldMax was on a Wolf Financial page, and he said that he doesn't think they were going to go in. He didn't think they were going to go in because, it's just a group of people in a back room, and they get to drop the pin, whatever they want, they put it in there. And if Mr. doesn't fit their norm or their social, then they're not going to put him in there, right? Mr. is just a disruptive company out there, changing the way of investing by borrowing, and then they're creating other funds, right? So the S&P 500 head honchos probably don't like that. And actually, it was interesting that Robinhood went in because people were saying they don't like Vlad from Robinhood either. So there you go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh man, I probably don't have much more invested than you. Yeah. You're just hitting all the buttons today, Philip. Let's learn more about Philip so I can shred you a little bit. Let's focus on Alti. Yeah, Misty is tempting. Yeah, it definitely is tempting for sure. For sure. Yeah, for sure. Pizza and wings, nice. Beer, nice. Oh man, I need more wings in my life. Why did wings become more expensive? Leftover pizza, store bought. Yeah. Do you have like an air fryer? Have you ever put pizza in like the oven to warm it up instead of like a microwave? It's way better. Way better. 70s house. A neighborhood, 4 to 5 bedroom with half an acre. It's only $850. Not budging. Yeah. I went over and gave my business card to my neighbor across the road. We were talking about our end of the neighborhood is older houses. The upper is like the newer houses, and they're all like, 1.8 million is the most expensive one, but they're hovering around 1.3. Our end, our houses were built in the early 80s. My house probably around 800 grand. His house across the road is way bigger. I'm going to say $1 million, but it's way older. 70s for sure. In their 70s, 80s, like orange carpeting. So tough to put a value on that. But the houses up the street are going for enormous prices. That's great. That's great. Would you have quarter pounder, Big Mac, McChicken, fishy? Would you have pizza? Friday night, right? It seems to be like a Friday night meal. Just time to chill out, have some pizza. Have too much both in Misty and Alti to do anything other than hold the line long term. But in the meantime, I'll be interested to see whatever else. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Let's hope. Let's hope so. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just like you guys are gonna hear it here first. I think I'm gonna buy Alti for another 3 weeks, and then I'm pumping the brakes, letting it. I'm gonna let it drip still, but I'm gonna start taking distributions out to pay some bills over here. So I think I got 3 weeks in me. That's it. So what does that count for? It counts for a NVIDIA, counts for a HUI, a CONY, and a Misty distribution into it. And then I'm out for probably a month or two of buying more shares. And I'm going to take the cash out to pay the bills over here. Man, registering for real estate was very expensive. So over 2 years, 10 grand, but over the last 3 weeks, about 4 grand. So there's some big bills to pay. Well, that's bad news. Yeah, Wolf, keep going, man. Yeah, there you go. Had chili. Oh, I could go for chili. Man, I used to go to school up in North Bay, Ontario, and there was a bar called the Moose, and it was a $3 entry to get in, and it gave you a pound of wings. And so, you know, we lived first year we lived in a residence. There were 6 of us, but we would go with all the girls. They didn't want to eat the wings, so we would have like like 4 or 5 pounds each, just boom, boom, just eating wings, drinking beer all night long. Oh my goodness. Pizza the next day? Yeah. Microwave's good, but you got to try it in the oven. It gives it a good crisp. If you have an air fryer, put it in there. It tastes good in there too. Held Alti shares purchased under 6. Tax loss harvest. Yep. Yeah. I mean, it hasn't been good. Let me bring this back up here. I do have it open. It has not been good. Did I close it? You see it up here? There it is. Even like today, it went down, or it went up a cent, but in the post market went down a cent. Yippity day. There we go. Down 25%. Now this has a lot to do with it. That's 8 of that. And then over here, no, down 25 cents. Not good. Not good, bro. Not good. Working on a house, 2 bedrooms, small, 40K. Yeah. You know what's interesting is now I can see how much houses cost in my neighborhood when people bought it. Crazy. It is crazy how much they bought these houses for. And now they're millions. Plaster walls, 2-car carport, sunroom, 1,600 square feet. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Way to go, Gary. Sweet. 60 grand, 2013. I bought my first house in 2014. No, 2012. I bought my first house, and it was 295 grand, and it was also 1,600 square feet. So up here, the prices have been high for a while. Oh, nice. Hey, what's up, Denko? How you doing? Very good. If somebody's watching this video right now, they're like, and they're new here, they're like, what are we talking about over here? Nice. That sounds good. Chicken deluxe, not McChicken. There you go. Cool. Wings are hockey night in Canada food. Yeah, go Leafs go, Nicole. Go Leafs go. Go Leafs go. All the way. Actually, Questry just announced that they're going to start doing 24/7 trading if you're in Canada. They say get on the waiting list now. So I guess they're going to action that out to a few people. So 24/7 trading with Questrade. Interesting, eh? I can't believe I caught up to you guys. There you go. Over to the laptop. Hey, what's up, laptop, Grumpy Toad? Oh, good times. There's that meme on Twitter about stock market being closed. I don't know if I can find it. Stock market closed meme. Will that come up? Will anything come up? Oh, stuff like this. But it's what's his name from there it is. That's the meme I'm used to right there. When you remember the stock market will be closed for an extra day. Good times, everybody. Good times. I hope you're having a good night over there. I did want to go through these a little bit. These are like your main things, your main jams out there. Everybody says you got to invest in the S&P 500, right? So over the last month, up 2.89%. VU up 3.05%. VIX is something that I've always been interested in, as you know. This is a good defensive measure here. When the stock market goes down, the VIX goes up. I was holding off, though, because it was getting towards that $12 mark. If this thing ever hits $12, I'm buying 100 of it. Lock it in. But it was getting down there. I was ready to pounce, but it made it to $14 range, $14.50-ish. and then it popped up to 17 here on 3 days ago, and today it's at 15.18. So if you're curious, take a look at the spikes on this thing, right? It spikes whenever the market has these fears. So at $12, you can just sit on it forever and wait for a spike to happen, because there's going to be a spike, right? So the VIX is interesting to me long term, but I got to get it at the right price. Yeah, there you go. I'm not smart enough to be a financial advisor. I would make totally bad decisions all the time. Terrible decisions in the stock market every time. Hey, thanks, Richard. I'm going to take off shortly, too. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. You two over there flirting. Yeah, good stuff. Wish me luck tomorrow, everybody. Got a big day. Open house. First time ever doing an open house. But yeah, like I said, I bought cookies, I bought water. I don't know if I'm going to buy one of those Tim Horton jugs of coffee. I don't think I'm going to. Maybe I should, though, eh? What do you think? Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, I like to be transparent. Moral is a good word to use with what I like to be. I like to be moral. That's for sure. Good stuff. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, my Twitter handle is wealthy2034. What kind of stuff do I post here? Yeah, I post my videos on here. So if you want to see that videos are coming. I wasn't in this picture here, but there's Brad, Income Architect. If you want to take a look, there's Spencer from Spencer Invest right there. There's the British Hodl. There is the Dark Side of the Moon on Twitter. Big time Bitcoin guys. There's Scott, who trades the MSTY that Retire on Dividends talks a lot. That might be me. I don't know if it is. That could be me right there. I don't think it is, but it could be me. That looks like my hair. Over here was the YieldMax gang, and if you had have looked this way, that's the Empire State Building. This was a cool spot to be in here. That's for sure. I think when this picture was taken, everybody, Retire on Dividends and I were sitting bottom left down here. There was a couch, and him and I sat on that couch for like an hour, maybe more, and we just kept getting drinks given to us. That's a great night. It was a great night. Yes, thank you very much. I won't. I'll be very, very kind. I had one crazy looking guy out of all the door knocking today. He looked like he might have been methed up, if you know what I'm saying. I wish Guero was here with Yef. He looked like he was methed up. It's hard to say that. You know what? I do have a speaker. I got to charge. Thank you for the reminder. I got to charge this tonight. Little mini speaker. I'm going to put it right here for music. Thank you very much. Man, it was a struggle. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell my YouTube channel I was doing it too much either. I said that thing's coming, but, that's one thing off my plate with studying for real estate. The tests here in Ontario are unreal. They're very, very difficult. Very they try and dupe you. They try and trick you with the wording. So you might know your stuff. I know my stuff, but I still got above 90 on every test. But man, I had to really focus. Hard for an ADHD brain there, that's for sure. But I'm excited. Have a good night, buddy. Yeah, right around then. That's cool. It was a good event. It was fun. I wouldn't say like I liked everybody before, but after I did. I didn't know Coach's sense of humor. I like Coach a lot. He's really nice. He's very fun. Like really fun. Same with Brad. It was so funny. We went down to the lobby and Brad was there. My other half and I were walking to go see Wicked. And Brad was there, and Brad's talking about intrinsical value and blah, 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 blah. And my other half's like nodding. Oh, yeah, yeah. And I said to her, like, you don't have to, like, appease these people, right? And so, yeah, he's a smart guy, that's for sure. And he was a lot of fun too. Holy smokes, that guy was talking to everybody upstairs on the top patio. Adrian in the house, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing great. All-time high. Oh, gross. Yeah, that's too bad. You know what? Maybe new all-time highs will happen. Thank you very much, Adrian. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. You know what though? I can handle myself. I played hockey for my entire life. I got a nose to show I've handled things before. Man, that one guy was a little sketchy. I think he was high on something today. That's for sure. 5? Well, I don't know what that is. Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited about the learning experience here for sure. I've already learned a ton. Today I did a lot of learning of the forums and where everything's located, and you know, it's been really fun so far. Yeah, absolutely, Miles, for sure. They support us? I wouldn't say they support me at all. That's for sure. No talks with YieldMax. They invited us to listen to their event at the NASDAQ. That was very nice of them. It was pretty amazing experience, that's for sure. But I wouldn't call them supporting influencers, that's for sure. No, just hotel got paid for. I tried to get the airplane. I actually thought it was a scam at first, and then I DM'd Retire on Dividend in one of his lives. And I said, hey, did you get an invite to a road trip? And he wrote back, New York. I said, yes, typing it. And he's like, that's legit. I said, oh, okay, great. Dinner was actually, you can see it in the picture right here. There's the things that it was in. What was it? I know Brussels sprouts were in there. I can't remember. I had a lot of Jack and Coke that night. It tasted good, whatever it was. I think there was some roasted potatoes in there, something like that. So it was good. Yeah, it was definitely good. Hotel was paid for. Yeah, that was nice. We stayed at a pretty cool hotel. Yeah, it was nice. Oh no, Jeff, I see your comment down below. Yeah, I tried to get flight, and Josh Cantor is in charge of their socials. He emailed back and said no flight is part of the budget, but we hope you can make it. I said, okay, you call my bluff, I'll come. Yeah, do you think maybe that they need to slow down the distribution a little bit to kind of maintain that share price? You think maybe? No limo, no. Oh man, ChatGPT got us from the airport to the hotel though for $2.99. That's it, each. We took the subway. It was awesome. Took a free bus from LaGuardia and then took a subway and then walked the rest of the way, as opposed to like an $80 Uber. So yeah, it was great. Always, you know, I think I'm frugal, and I bet you guys are a little bit frugal as well, right? I think that's just the nature of us investors now. The Bruins, they're not doing anything this year, Jeff. Come on, go Leafs, go. Oh, nice. Oh, that's awesome. Nice, Denko. That's great. Good to hear. Yeah, we had a good time. Next morning was rough. I went down to the World Trade Center. We took the subway down, and I don't know if you guys knew, but you can go to the top. Pretty cool tour. I think it was $60 each, but that price changes throughout the day. Yeah, we went during the daytime. Nighttime looks like it would be incredible up there. What else did we do on the Saturday? Oh man, we walked down to I forget the name of it, but it was a long walk. We walked for like an hour and a half, and then we walked 19,000 steps back to the hotel, and I was toast. My other half's like, we got to get something for our kids. She went into Times Square on her own. I had Uber Eats on Saturday night, called it a night. Out of there early Sunday morning. Yeah, hotel was good. And super central to like Times Square was about a 10-minute walk from there. I wanted to Uber over to the NASDAQ, but all these maniacs were like, we're walking. And it was during a heat wave. So I was sweating big time when we got over there. Luckily, NASDAQ was super air conditioned. I'm okay with it too. Give me 7. I don't care. Went to New York City 83 on a school trip. Oh, what? That's so cool. Yeah. Carey Price going to the Sharks, eh? He's not playing, though. He's injured. He's got bad hips or something like that. Every time I make a catch, I always say Carey Price. Carey Price. Oh, what's that song? No, I don't want to play that one. What's this one? Oh, this is the song I want to play. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, can we bring down the distribution a little bit? Anyways, this is a good trip for sure. I doubt I'll ever get invited to anything like that again, but that was super cool. Yeah, if you haven't checked out my Alti videos, this one was more of a level-headed video here, episode 9, rethinking 1400. And then this one was just somebody on the channel said you should do a $50,000 $50,000 video. So I did it, and it crushed. It got like 16,000 views, which is pretty crazy, but yeah, there's a 16,000 right there. So it did very well, but it was just entertainment, right? There's my distributions if you guys are curious about distributions from August. Have a good one, Miles. Have a good one, JD. Thanks for being here. Love you guys. Thank you so much for the time with me. It's so good. Yeah, I had a good month. 1916 was my best month yet for distributions. It's a good question. You know what I would like to see? I like the protective puts. But you would, yeah, I like the protective puts a little bit on these, so I'm not sure. We'll see, Nicole. We'll see. Until then, I'll keep collecting the distributions, right? From now for the next year, 2 years, and you know, hopefully it brings it down, or brings down my average cost over the time, and continues to pay me $1 every month for the rest of my life. Wouldn't that be nice? Heck yeah, that'd be nice. All right, you guys, that's it. I'm calling it a night over here. Hope you guys have a wonderful night, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.